Well then, it's that time of year again. It is May, we have got the European finals to predict, so let's start with the Conference League. On a side note, I realise I have missed the Europa League. My bad. I forgot it's a week earlier than all the other ones, so yeah. So the Conference League final, it is Crystal Palace versus Rayo Vallecano, and I think this is not a very straightforward prediction, because for both teams, this is huge. Both teams treat this absolutely as a major European final. It's not like last year, where it was Chelsea, who, let's be honest, don't really care about it. It's not that important to them. Obviously, they still won. But here, it is both teams' first ever European final. In terms of Rayo, it is their first ever European final. And if we look at both teams' form, it is absolutely leaning in the favour of Rayo Vallecano. In all competitions, Rayo are now unbeaten in 9, with 6 wins in there, while playing, a lot of the time, the B team, as we focus far more on Europe. Obviously, as well, playing without Issy Palazón, who is still suspended in the league, but has been able to play in Europe, the man who was able to send us through to the semi-final due to his goal against AEK Athens. And Crystal Palace, well, they haven't won since that night where they beat Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1 to send themselves through to the final. As of recording this, they've drawn twice and lost to City, with the current champions Arsenal today. Both teams really not focusing on this game today, absolutely. It will be an absolute Arsenal B team and probably a Palace B team too. And when it comes to the actual final, with looking at the quality of the teams, it's hard to really put it into it. I think absolutely the Rayo team are probably more motivated to this and more absolutely going to go at it. But obviously Crystal Palace playing the Premier League. These teams playing completely different leagues. Obviously, it's a European final, but it's just they play in different leagues, they play different opponents. You know, La Liga teams, Premier League teams are very different, so it's hard to actually see what will happen here. We haven't seen Palace face off against a Spanish team. We haven't seen Rayo play off against an English team. I don't think ever. We're not even talking this current season, this current era. I don't think we've ever seen it, because obviously it's Palace's first ever season and it's Rayo's second. Ultimately, when it comes down to it, I do not think that this will be a low-scoring affair. And it's hard for me to say either way it will go, especially as I don't want to jinx it as a Rayo fan. But well, I don't think it'll be a low-scoring affair. I think I'm going to go... It is the moment. I think I'm going to go with a 3-2 to Rayo Vallecano. I think I'm gonna go with it. I think Palace will probably draw first blood, maybe an Ismail Sarr goal, and then following that, I think we'll pull 2 back. We'll go ahead. I think the first will come from Flo Lejeune, then the other from Gamello. I think they'll equalise with Larson, and then we'll have a winner, maybe late, from Gamello again, who has been in absolutely brilliant form at the moment. Gamello, obviously, I think we'll probably start Alemão because of what he's done for us. So maybe I'll change that actually. I think the second goal will come from Alemão, not Gamello, and then the last goal will come from Gamello. To make it a 3-2 win for Rayo, and Rayo's first trophy in their history in their first ever final. There's a lot that goes into this and you have to think about it. I think it's going to be a very tight, cagey affair. I think both teams are going to really go at it. And at the end of it all, I think Rayo will emerge and we'll be able to win our first ever European final. I'm definitely being an optimist. I'm definitely being biased here, and maybe I might just jinx it. But I think Rayo have what it takes. We are now 9 games unbeaten with 6 wins in that run. We've just won the final game of the season and just missed out on Europe to the terrorists that are Getafe. And I think because of that, this is our one shot at a 3rd season in Europe. I think we'll really go for it. Obviously, it's the same for Palace. So obviously, for Palace, if they win, it will be the first time they ever get to the Europa League. Because obviously Rayo have made it to the Europa League, as it's our 2nd season and the Conference League hasn't existed back when we did it in 2001. So I think Rayo will be able to squeeze in. Well, that's been it here today. So let me know if you agree with them, and probably, as you won't, let me know if you don't agree with them and tell me what you think it's going to be. Obviously, I'm being here very biased. So other than that, Go check out the Twitch and Discord and Twitter down in the description. Other than that, I've been on my and I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye.